Well now, Bill Nighy's back as Charles Paris, the most lovably louche actor come amateur sleuth on Equity's books, which can mean only that domestic disaster, vintage rock and roll and murder aren't far behind.
A Charles Paris mystery, Murder in the Title, starring Bill Nighy as Charles.
Once I lived the life of a millionaire. Spent all my money, just did not care how.
It had been a quiet year on the work front. Quiet as in silent like a Trappist monastery at 11 a.m. on Remembrance Sunday.
Charles Paris Entertainment available for weddings, bar mitzvahs and funerals.
You're drunk.
How dare you, madam? Anyway, sun's over the yard arm.
Short yard arm, it's still AM.
Is it?
Before I left, I noticed we're completely out of fruit and veg, so...
Oh, I was just getting into the bath.
Obviously, I don't want to mess up your incredibly busy schedule.
Got the message?
And use the greengrocer. I like to support local businesses.
On my way.
No one was supporting my business. But it's always a buyer's market when it comes to casting, and in a recession the buyers have the pick of the crop. Then again, as we optimists say, when life gives you lemons, have a gin and tonic.
Large bells, please, Cheryl.
You're late today. I was getting worried.
I was just playing hard to get.
Why do you buy all your fruit and veg at the garage?
It's, eco shopping. I can walk to the petrol station so I don't use a car, and I'm supporting a local business.
You're supporting a multinational corporation.
That's an argument. Stick another double in that, will you? Bell-bottom blues made me cry. I don't wanna lose the beat.
Oh! Haven't you got a break, you stupid bloody woman?
Ah, hello, Francis.
You stepped straight off the curb. That MP3's going to get you killed. Where have you been?
Buying fruit and veg.
I asked you to do that this morning.
Well, it was a nice day, so I thought
You spent it in the pub.
Think of it as a salon. It's what we creatives do. Network, exchange ideas, discuss the issues of the day.
Wake up in the gutter.
I haven't done that for ages.
Just open the door. I'm tired. And I need a shower and a drink, not necessarily in that... Why is it raining in my hallway?
Oh.
Charles?
My bath.
Charles?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? They're ruined.
I'll pay for the damage.
With what?
I'll phone the insurers.
Just go.
Where?
Anywhere. Away. Out of my sight.
Right.
I can't take any more.
Maurice Gallen Associates.
Hi, I've got Mr. Coppler on the line.
Putting you through.
Francis, I was thinking about you last night as I opened a bottle of your late harvest Semillon.
Wrong Francis.
Oh, that Francis.
Yes, that Francis. And unless you want a dead client on your list, we need to talk.
I'm just on my way to...
Get him a job, or I'll make you hurt.
You finished with that, Charles?
I couldn't eat another thing.
Yeah. As part of our 360-degree customer survey, what did you think of the all-day full English recession buster?
Dangerously high in salt, sugar and trans fatty acids. All in all, very good value for money. Out of interest, what's the gelatinous pink triangle?
It's a carpaccio of MRM.
MRM?
Yeah, mechanically recovered meat. It's part of our philosophy of sustainable eating.
Why waste good connective tissue?
Yeah, do you think we should take it off the menu?
Actually, I was wondering where I could buy some. Oh, I better take this. Morris.
Charles, where have you been?
Where have I been?
I've been scouring the obituaries.
You'll know when I die.
When shares in Bell's whiskey plummet.
When I reincarnate as a pigeon, fly over your head and then...
One of these days you'll discover how I've slaved for you.
You haven't taken my calls in months.
I've been busying away behind the scenes. 2/3 of an iceberg is below the surface.
And my career's going down like the Titanic.
It was never on that grand a scale.
Any surprise with you as an agent?
I work my fingers to the bone, not that I want gratitude.
Just 10% of my earnings, which so far this year come to... Let me just work this out. Oh, yes, sod all. Would you like VAT with that?
And there was me thinking you might want to work. But there are lots of actors who jump at this job.
Job? What job?
Job? What job?
Well, it's only a tiny part. In Rep.
Oh, you'll make something of it.
It's in Rugland.
Lovely part of the country.
It's too far to commute.
You can get digs.
Well, at least I'll be able to pay for the new rugs.
Don't worry about those. The insurance will probably cough up.
I don't want you out of pocket.
I'll figure out something. I'm just glad you're going.
Yeah, I can tell.
Glad for you. You need to get back in the saddle. When do you start?
They want me up there on Monday.
I'll drive.
Well, you don't have to.
I insist. I'll go Saturday morning.
Oh.
And time will tell just who has fell and who's been left behind. When you go your way and I go mine.
And that's how, 3 weeks later, I found myself on stage in a polyester blazer and slacks, playing cuckolded Gerald Marchmont in The Message is Murder.
I thought you knew me better than that.
So did I, Margot. So did I.
You look at me with such hatred in your eyes.
What do you expect? Love? Lindsay Hughes had been a sitcom staple in the mid-'80s, playing freewheeling girls about town.
I've given you the best years of my life.
And yet you were prepared to throw it all away for one sordid night with that man. Lindsay's star was on the wane, unlike her well-preserved looks. So well-preserved, I remembered when she was 10 years older.
I'm sorry. I'll come back later.
Please, Major, don't go on my account.
I was just going to remind Margot that I'm throwing a little soiree on Saturday night, if you'd do me the honour.
Born middle-aged, Ronnie Castle was put on this earth to play passed-over majors. Full of old-school charm, he was the sort of actor who can't buy a pint of milk without telling an anecdote about his glory days at Stratford.
Only a few close friends, you know. Nothing formal.
Sounds lovely, doesn't it, Gerald?
I'm afraid you may have to go alone. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Where are you going?
I'll be in the gazebo.
We haven't finished.
Haven't we, Margot? Haven't we?
You won't do anything silly.
Don't flatter yourself. And that was me done till Margot finds me in the closet, stabbed through the heart with a paper knife. With a nice long break ahead, I nipped up to my dressing room for a quick scotch, a crafty fag out the window, and a shufti at the Guardian cryptic. Hang on. Come in.
Quick word?
Providing I don't miss my cue.
2 shakes of the lambs.
Once a bad actor, now a bad playwright, Jim Worrell was an ageing roue and author of this hokey set of cliches.
Here's the thing. I was out front before, and I couldn't help noticing a bit of the old ad-libbing.
Really?
Don't forget I'm a poacher turned gamekeeper, Charles. Been there, bought the T-shirt. But now I'm a humble wordsmith, and I know how much blood, sweat and tears goes into crafting a play, and it's kind of annoying when an actor messes around with one's carefully wrought lines.
I wouldn't dream of messing around.
If The Message is Murder was an improv piece, no hey problema.
Why don't you tell me where I went off script?
When you say to Margot you were prepared to throw it all away for one sordid night with that man, you said one sordid night with that man. Do you see what you've done?
Not exactly.
You left a pause.
Did I?
You did.
Right.
A pause that's not in the script.
Right.
If I'd wanted a pause there, I'd have written pause.
Of course.
Or he pauses.
I'll make a note not to act.
Just bear it in mind, would you?
Yeah.
Mr. Paris to the stage, please. Mr. Paris to the stage.
We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do, we gotta get out of this place. There's a better
There was an after-show meet and greet where the cast was supposed to charm the local worthies. It sounded gruesome, but I badly needed a drink or 10 and assumed it couldn't be worse than my toothless mauling from Jim. I assumed wrongly.
You were corpsing.
No, I wasn't.
There's no use denying it. I saw you shaking when you were supposed to be dead.
That wasn't corpsing, it's an involuntary twitch. I think I trapped a nerve when I was moving stuff into my dick.
Don't insult my intelligence, Charles. I know corpsing when I see it.
Believe me, Lindsay, there is absolutely nothing remotely amusing about the message is murder.
You are a snob and an elitist.
Why is elitism bad in culture but good in sport?
This may not be Chekhov, but we are professionals being paid to make it work. So here's a little thought. While the rest of us are out there acting our butts off, why don't you join us?
What was that?
You don't often see flouncing these days, but that was a proper flounce in the grand tradition.
You look well pissed.
I wish I was. Chris was an understudy and assistant stage manager who'd already antagonised the entire company by making it perfectly clear that he was just slumming it on his way to the stars. To think I used to fancy her in For a Penny.
What?
Sitcom before your time.
I'll Google it.
Yeah, and Google me another glass of this Romanian red while you're at it.
Really is true about old actors and the drinking culture.
I wasn't sure whether I was more irritated by being called old or a boozer by a boy who was barely shaving. So what brought you to the flesh pots of Rugland?
Paying off my student loan, innit?
It's all good experience. When I was your age, I learnt a lot from rep.
The only thing I've learned from this show is how to write bad.
Is that what you want to do, right?
I'm doing it.
You should do the Edinburgh Fringe. My one-man Swinburne piece was a 5-night sellout at the Walter Scott Bar and Lodge.
Well, my Radio 4 pilot's supposed to be recording soon.
Well done, you.
Just got to get Tony to give me the time off.
What, is it a sketch show?
Sketch show? You sound like my granddad. It's called broken comedy these days.
If it ain't broke, don't mend it.
Yeah, I don't do sketches. That's like footlights and shit. Mine's comedy drama, but edgy, yeah? I don't do mainstream. No audience, no laugh track.
No joke.
Hello, chaps.
Yeah, Tony, I've got to have a word about
First, would you do me an enormous favour?
Yeah, it won't take long.
The blue rinses over there are friends of the region, and a bit of schmooze from a good-looking young lad might make them dig a bit deeper next time we're fundraising.
Yeah, but can I just ask
Bless you, Chris, you're a star.
Chris slouched off with his jeans around his knees, leaving Tony Hegarty, our bearded director, to turn his watery eyes on me.
Afraid I've had a complaint, Charles.
Well, there are some good ointment.
About you. No names, no pack drill, but one of the cast has raised a grievance about your behaviour.
Would that be Lindsay, by any chance?
Well, the fact is, in the current climate, I've got to be so careful to keep everyone happy.
Understood.
It's like walking on eggshells, what with the board breathing down my neck and half the council waiting for me to slip up.
Why?
Not everyone loves theatre, and there's a vocal minority who'd like to see this place pulled down and turned into a shopping mall or housing.
But this show will put bums on seats, won't it?
We'll see. Not sure about the next one, though. Caused a bit of a sensation in London.
What is it? I was astonished to hear that Rugland Rep was going to stage Britannia, a controversial state-of-the-nation play by a first-time author who wrote it in a young offenders institute, having shot her gangster boyfriend in it. That's a brave piece of programming for Rugland.
Did you see it in London?
Most of it, but I chickened out and hit the bar before the castration scene. Depending on your critic of choice, the play was either a pornographic disgrace or the play of the decade, keeping it real for the kids. Presumably with a Z.
It'll certainly shake things up a bit around here.
It'll do that, all right.
And you've got a bigger part which will keep you on your toes and stop you corpsing.
Sorry, what part?
Well, haven't you been given a script?
Will you excuse me, Tony? I've just got to pop out for a minute.
I thought you'd be pleased.
But you've booked me without even asking.
Has Nick Heitner been banging on your door again?
That's not the point.
I think you'll find it very much is the point.
I feel used, and not in a good way.
I've squeezed a bit more money out of them.
You're my agent, not my pimp.
If I was your pimp, I'd have put you out of grass long ago.
Why don't you just stick my spotlight shots in phone boxes and have done with it?
I never recoup the printing costs. Now, if you've finished haranguing me, there's a tartan getting cold.
Where are you?
The Ivy. Give my love to Rugland.
Touch me one more time, I'll cut your bloody hands off. Oh, sorry.
Are you okay?
I'm fine as long as that old git stays away from me.
Phoebe was a bright and briskly efficient stage manager who kept the cast in order and the show on the road.
I've met some arses in my time, but that two-paid hack wins the prize.
Is that any way to talk about our illustrious author?
The old has-been keeps hitting on me.
Report him for sexual harassment in the workplace.
I might just kick him in the nuts.
That's another option. If I'd been 30 years younger, but I wasn't, and I was pining for Francis, and there was no way I was risking a kick in the nuts, even from Phoebe's tartan DMs. I'd better get back to the party.
They've had their pound of flesh from me tonight, and I need a beer to wash down that disgusting wine.
Why did you have to say that?
First round's on me.
I got a girl who's oh so good. She got everything. I got a girl and she is mine. She got everything.
Phoebe's pub rules. No shop talk, and definitely no gossip.
Absolutely not.
So what do you think of Lindsay?
That's an actress who believes her own publicity.
They're not the cheeks she was born with.
Which ones?
What about Tony?
Well, surely he's not had work done, not unless the beer gut was a stomach augmentation.
I meant as a director.
He's got some good ideas if only Jim would leave him to do his job.
Tony's a nice guy. Admin nightmare, but a good director. He'd have to be to make this clunky crock of doo-doo work.
It really is a stinker.
Only in Rugland would the Messages murder see the light of day.
This is very much Jim Worrell territory.
Oh, they just love him, and he loves strutting about like a cut-price Arthur Miller.
A legend in his own mind.
It's Tony I feel sorry for. He's never going to run the National, but he's invested a lot in this place.
Money?
Oh, you're joking. They don't pay that well. He's put a lot of time and energy into the place, and it's always under threat.
Is this the local council?
And property developers. Anyone with an eye for prime real estate. If it wasn't for Sean, the Regent would have been executive housing long ago.
Sean Reynolds was our thrusting young theatre manager. A real suited smoothie.
I've got a lot of time for Sean.
He knows how to talk corporate, I'll give him that.
Yeah, but it's not just the bottom line. He really respects creatives.
And he's good looking.
I suppose. Not my type, though.
You don't go for the tanned West Coast surfer style.
I don't go for men.
Oh, whoops.
I'm not gay. Just off your gender.
Bad experience.
An actor.
Say no more. Would another beer make up for the failings of my profession?
No, but it's a start.
By the weekend, I was going cold turkey for Francis and had an urge to jump a late train after the Saturday night show. But I thought I'd better ring first. It's me.
Hello, you. How's it going?
It's going.
And the digs?
Clean and serviceable with just a hint of twilight retirement home.
Have you started rehearsing the next show?
Not yet. How did you know about that?
You must have told me.
I haven't spoken to you in weeks.
Morris, he phoned for you and mentioned it.
Seems I'm the only one he didn't tell. Anyway, I'm now facing a Sunday in Rugland, which is like Frinton without the 24/7 sin and debauchery, so I thought I might pay you a visit.
That would be lovely.
Great.
Only I've got a bit of a hectic weekend.
Oh.
Juliet and Miles are here now helping clear out the back bedroom before Fabio moves in, which is terribly nice.
Sorry, before who moves in?
Didn't I mention...
Who the hell's Fabio?
He's a foreign correspondent.
If he's a foreign correspondent, why isn't he abroad?
He is abroad. He's an Italian foreign correspondent.
Well, you don't hang around.
It's not like
Let
that.
me guess, he's the suave, good-looking Marcello Mastroianni type.
Don't start.
Or is he more the bald Benito Mussolini?
He's just a lodger.
Have you checked him out?
Physically?
Socially, you're going to be alone in the house with this guy. He could be a crack-crazed psycho killer.
He's a friend of a friend, and he's perfectly charming.
Yeah, I bet.
He's also paying his way.
Is that an oblique dig at me?
Sorry, was it oblique?
Oh, yeah, go for the jugular, why don't you?
Do you know what? I haven't got time for this.
When did you start saying, do you know what? You are, like, so not 16.
Oh, I really miss having Mr. Picky about the place.
Well, you'll have to make do with Umberto Eco.
Bye-bye, Charles.
If he touches my CDs, I'll... Ciao, Bella.
Oh, Mr. Pleasant, how is Mrs. Pleasant?
My heart said hit the bottle, but my brain reminded me I had a show to do.
We haven't finished.
Haven't we, Margot? Haven't we?
You won't do anything silly.
Don't flatter yourself. Still fuming with Francis, and with 40 minutes before Gerald's big death reveal, I legged it to the Lamb and Flag for some much-needed anaesthetic. OK, pay attention. 2 pints of old growler and 2 double bells, quick as you can. This was focused, Olympic standard drinking. I downed the first round, breaking a personal best, but I wasn't numb enough, so I went for a world record. Same again, please. Then realised I had 10 minutes before Gerald was discovered dead in the closet. I made it to the stage door with time for a loose stop.
And Paris takes gold.
But when I staggered in, I was nearly impaled by a knife-wielding Phoebe.
Oh, bloody hell!
Careful! Are you pissed?
I was very nearly skewered.
You can hardly stand up.
Just as well Gerald's supposed to be dead, then.
Oh, it's not funny. And now that reptile's going on for you.
Jim, I'm not going to be understudied by that old git.
Too late. Now go and sober up.
I was determined to hit the wings before Jim, but missed my footing and stumbled downstairs.
Most unprofessional.
I'm fine, thank you, Jim.
You don't look fine.
Well, I'm fine enough to be dead Gerald, so you can stand down.
I've been stood down by a resident smart-ass who thinks he can do 2 things at once. Well, speak of the devil.
Give me dead Gerald's blazer.
Don't touch me.
Very unprofessional, Charles. Very unprofessional.
Just give me a blazer. Touch me again and I'll have you for assault. I'm dead Gerald.
Tonight, I'm dead Gerald. What the hell's going on?
Nothing.
Drunk. Are you drunk, Charles?
It's subjective.
I don't believe it. He won't give me his blazer. It won't even fit you. Now give it here, I'll go on.
I'm dead Gerald.
But I'm the director, and we're not doing Spartacus. Chris, go and do something with a prop. This place is like North Korea.
I'm fine to go on, Tony.
The chairman of the board's out there, and a reviewer from the Echo.
Just let me go on.
If you screw up...
I won't.
You better not.
Trust me, Tony, I won't.
All I had to do was position myself so that when Lindsay opened the door, Gerald's corpse is revealed in all its gory glory. Then I noticed my fly was open. Hunching over to zip it, I heard a rip behind me. I spun round to see a thin blade roughly where my shoulder had
I'll see if his coat's in the closet.
been. Then the blade was gone. And I was aware of a growing ripple of laughter.
I mean, I think I'm dying.
You are toast,
I
Paris.
prefer to have my pants on when I'm being bollocked.
You've got a bad attitude.
Have you got any idea what happened out there?
I know you made an utter mockery of the plot and ruined the play.
I was very nearly...
We had to completely ad-lib the end.
Well, I'm sorry, but I was nearly impaled.
Stage. Very bad form, Charles.
Here we go.
Especially a man of your age.
I'm younger than you.
Yeah, but I'm sober.
You are so getting fired.
Good to have your input, Chris, but what none of you seem to realise was that I was
You
nearly...
promised you wouldn't screw up.
I swear, it wasn't my fault.
So was.
With all due lack of respect, would you so mind butting the hell out?
This can't go on, Tony.
I sweated blood over this plot, and he rides roughshod over it.
Speaking of blood...
People! This isn't achieving anything. Let's all go home, get some sleep, and resolve things in the morning.
Thanks for that.
You don't deserve it. You know Lord Kitson was in.
Who's Lord Kitson?
Only our patron.
Oh.
Luckily, he was asleep. But I dread to think what the critic from the Echo's going to write.
I realise I've caused you a lot of trouble tonight.
Oh, you can't begin to imagine.
If you'll let me explain, there was a good reason
No,
why
Charles, I'm tired and stressed, and I'm really not in the mood. Just sober up, and I'll see you in the morning.
I may have been drunk, but I wasn't delusional, and that blade had been all too real. Before heading back to the B&B from hell, I wandered onto the stage, possibly for the last time.
Who's that? It's you.
Thought I'd bid farewell to the Regent.
You've been fired?
Not yet, but I'm a dead man walking.
Pity.
I'm my own worst enemy.
You'd have brought a louche authenticity to the next show.
I'll take that as a compliment. Surely I hadn't annoyed Phoebe enough for her to want to stab me. And I'd bought her a drink. Suppose they'll have to recast.
Or promote Chris just to make him even more unbearable.
Oh,
Phoebe,
God.
did I leave my Act 2 jacket down? Oh, hello, Charles.
Hey, Ronnie.
There was a button missing. I've sent it up to wardrobe.
Oh, well, bless you for that.
See you around, Charles?
Yeah.
Bit of a palaver tonight.
You could say that, Ronnie.
Probably all blow over by the morning.
I don't think so.
Oh, they'll give you a rocket, but they won't want to lose you. You're too damn good as Graham.
Gerald.
Gerald, yeah. Trust me, once the reviews have come out, it'll be water under the bridge.
That's assuming the reviews are good.
Well, the only one that matters round here is the Echo, and that's always good. I'd offer you a drink, but...
Under the circumstances, I think I'd better give it a miss tonight.
Understood. you know, something very like this happened to me when I was at Stratford. In my younger days...
Ronnie had already regaled me with this anecdote, but I forced myself to listen again as a sort of penance. Anyway, I was in no hurry to return to my digs.
Yeah. Anyway, oh well, love you and leave you. Night, Charles.
Night, Ronnie. Alone at last, I slipped round to inspect the back wall of my death scene closet. The canvas was still slashed where my shoulder would have been if I hadn't been struggling with my fly. I shuddered with the kind of horror I normally feel at the thought of a festival of contemporary circus. A sharp blade had ripped the fabric, a blade used with considerable and deliberate force. But by whom? And had it been intended for dead Gerald, or someone standing in for dead Gerald?
Who'll be the next in line? Who'll be the next in line for a hard date? Who'll make the same mistakes I made over you? Who'll be the next in line? Who'll be the next in line for you?
In Murder in the Title, Charles Paris is played by Bill Nye, Francis by Suzanne Burden, and Morris by John Glover. Tony is Sam Dale, Lindsay, Christine Kavanagh, Ronnie, Sean Baker, Jim, Jude Akiwudike, Phoebe, Claire Harry, Chris, Henry DeVass, and the barmaid, Leah Brotherhead. Murder in the Title is written by Jeremy Front, based on the novel by Simon Brett. The director is Sally Avens.
And next week, the plot thickens while Charles faces a firing squad. Another near-fatal accident occurs.
Now that endearingly drunken thespian Charles Paris is back and facing a firing squad with a very sore head.
A Charles Paris mystery, Murder in the Title, starring Bill Nye as Charles.
I'd forgotten the ceiling sloped in my B&B.
Too many floral prints.
And a surfeit of Laura Ashley failed the Charles Paris hangover test.
It's 7 a.m. with Peter Bate, your Sunday breakfast smoothie.
After a year out of work, I just opened in Rep, sedating audiences in The Message is Murder. It was a turgidly unthrilling thriller, but I was glad to be back in the saddle, till someone tried to stab me during the show. I was in shock after the show, but no one was remotely interested in a pissed actor burbling on about attempted murder.
Happy days.
And being caught drunk in charge of a duff play meant an impending bollocking from Sean, our manager.
Time to put on those hot pants.
But first I had to face a joyless breakfast in the grim dining room of Rugland's grimmest B&B.
It's back to 1971 with Middle of the Road.
Oh. Chirpy, chirpy, sod off.
See your coffee.
Tea.
Boiled or scrambled?
Boiled.
Brown or white?
I'm not fussy about the shells.
I meant the toast.
Yeah, I was making white, please.
Help yourself to prunes of cereal.
Right. The reason I'd got hammered the night before was the news that Francis had taken in Fabio, an Italian lodger. And even though she could twist me round her little finger, she'd always had a thing about good-looking Latin types.
I did say prunes or cereal.
Oh. Anyway, there was no mistaking the fact that I had got drunk. I had ballsed up on stage, and this had the air of a condemned actor's final breakfast before he gets fired.
Toast.
Thank you. I might be moving on today.
You've paid till the end of the month.
What if I'm not here at the end of the month?
Oh, you'll have to talk to my husband. He's finance, I'm hospitality.
Okay. Oh, have you got any marmalade?
Oh, actors.
Hi, Morris.
And you can take that outside. No phones in the dining room.
What the hell's going on up there? Rugland spas all over Twitter.
I don't do Twitter.
It's tweet, and you should. I've got followers everywhere. They're my eyes and ears. I am Morris, the all-seeing, all-knowing, all-powerful. I am omnipotent.
Try Viagra.
Ha ha. So have they fired you yet?
No.
Oh, but my follower at Rugland Geezer says, Charles Paris, pissed on stage, best part of show, LOL.
Yeah, well, I'm lucky to be alive after last night.
So you were drunk?
Actually, I was nearly stabbed.
Oh, Broken Britain reaches Rugland Spa.
It's not funny. You should have been where I was standing.
Sadly, I was at a Guild of Agents dinner.
You have a guild? I thought it was a coven.
Anyway, who'd want to stab you apart from me? How drunk were you?
I'd had a few.
Of course you had.
They tried to put an understudy on, but I was fine. Well, fine enough to play a corpse. Then I nearly ended up one.
You never were a method actor.
If I hadn't bent forward to check my fly, I'd have been kebabbed by that knife.
Accidents happen in theatres.
Trust me, this was no accident.
Uh-oh. Lord Peter Whiskey's in the house.
That blade had force and intent.
Who's your understudy?
Ugh, a bumptious ASM called Chris.
Then how do you know your fictional assailant wasn't after him?
Come to think of it, Jim Worrell also offered to stand in for me.
Ah, your illustrious author.
Most of the audience might have wanted to kill him for writing such an awful play.
If there was an intended victim, looks like you were just a supporting player.
So, no change there.
Oh, sorry to dent your ego. Oh, now I've got to go. Dan Radcliffe's poking me on Facebook.
Theory scuppered. I went to meet the theatre manager with the foreboding of a man heading for the gallows.
Come in. Absolutely, Jack. I'm with you on that. Sit down, Charles.
Sean Reynolds was a corporate suit from haircut to polished shoes, and like all new brooms, he was determined to make his mark on the Regent Theatre. On the other hand, as suits went, I liked him.
Okay, Jack, I'll get back to you ASAP. Tony's had weeks to sort out a rehearsal space, and still he manages to lose the church hall to Pilates for pensioners. Thanks for coming in this early on a Sunday.
Under the circumstances, it's the least I could do.
Under the circumstances, you're right. Now, as I was told it, you went to a pub during the show.
Yeah.
And nearly missed a cue.
I was back in plenty of time.
But massively pissed.
Cataclysmically.
Then you messed up your final entrance.
There was a reason.
I know, you were drunk.
Reading the situation now probably wasn't the time to mention my near stabbing or to start putting forward theories.
And because you fancied a half-time drink, your colleagues had to improvise a whole new ending just to make the final twist work.
I'm not going to make any excuses.
Well, that's something. Charles.
I know, it was incredibly unprofessional, and believe me, there's nothing you could say that would make me feel worse than I do already.
I won't lie to you. Tony wants you to go.
Right.
People usually drink for a reason. Is there a problem?
Problem?
Issues. Something you need to deal with. Wife, girlfriend, partner.
Who hasn't got issues?
I'm throwing you a line here. Meet me halfway.
There is this guy, Fabio.
Uh-huh.
I've got a bad feeling he's going to come between me and Francis.
Oh, Francis is your boyfriend?
No.
Oh, so Fabio's your boyfriend?
No, Fabio's the lodger. Francis is my wife.
Wife?
Ex-wife. My semi-ex-wife.
Just tell me, is there something you can resolve? Is there likely to be a repeat of last night's fiasco?
Definitely not. There followed one of those awful talent show pauses before the judges tell you you're not going to be Nancy or Dorothy or Prime Minister.
You've put me in an invidious position, Charles.
If there'd been a telephone vote, I'd be dead in the water.
But I always go with my gut reaction.
Was I going to live the dream or pack my bags?
Okay, executive decision. I'll tell Tony you're staying.
I thought I was going to be in the sing-off.
What?
I appreciate this, Sean.
I'm too soft for my own good, but you don't escape Rugland that easily.
It won't happen again.
Make sure it doesn't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to talk to Mothers Against Depravity.
Of course. Thank you. Elated that I hadn't been given the boot, I cut through the pass door by Sean's office and was hurrying to my dressing room for a celebratory drink when... Sorry, Chris. Sorry.
What the hell are you doing here?
I didn't expect to see anyone.
Yeah, well, some of us have to work on a Sunday.
Let me help. While we picked up prop cutlery, Chris shot me one of his smug point-scoring smiles.
Been up to see Sean, have you?
Yeah.
Suppose I'll have to mop up the blood on the carpet. So, what's next on your horizon?
I'm going to nip down to London to recharge the batteries, then back here for Monday's show.
Oh?
Yeah, Sean was very decent about last night.
Right. Well, someone must like you.
Having wiped the smile off his smug face, it was time to turn the tables. How about your sketch show?
I told you, it's not a sketch show. It's a pilot for an edgy comedy drama.
So, how's your edgy comedy drama? Tony giving you time off for the recording?
Oh, don't talk to me about that bastard. Just because he's stuck in his provincial hellhole, it kills him to think of someone young and more talented getting a break.
Chris had a lot of what psychiatrists call hostility issues, but had Tony or I pissed him off enough for him to want to stab one of us?
I'll tell you something. I'll be at that recording whether Tony Hegarty likes it or not.
Well, I better let you get on. Oh, by the way, there's a big rip in one of the flats.
Which one?
Just behind the closet door where they find me dead. Something sharp slashed right through the canvas.
Great. And there goes my Sunday.
It wasn't the reaction I'd have expected from a potential murderer, but there'd be time to think about that on the train to London. If I made it past Mothers Against Depravity.
You really got me going.
What do we want? Where do we want it? Now! What do we want? A corn-free Rugland! Where do we want it? Now!
Sorry, can I just get...
Will you sign a petition against the obscene play?
Well, it's not great, but I'd hardly call the message's murder obscene.
Not that play, the next one.
Oh, you mean...
Look, we all know the title and we don't need that sort of depraved rubbish here.
Normally, Britannia wouldn't be my cup of crystal meth. But I was so grateful to Sean for saving my skin, I thought I should defend his next production against the slings and arrows of Rugland's moral minority. Did you see the show when it was on in London?
No, but I don't have to commit murder to know it's wrong.
But it's not a murder, it's a play.
Corrupting young minds with sex and violence.
Why do people always lump sex and violence together like some kind of unsavoury double act?
Would you let your children watch this sort of thing?
Well, when my daughter was 12, I took her to see King John at the RSC, and so far she's never tried to blind anyone with red-hot pokers.
People round here don't go to the theatre for simulated sex.
I suppose you get enough of that at home.
Oh, I can see I'm not winning you over.
Well, I'm afraid I'm going to go to the dogs with all the other bleeding heart liberals now. If you'll excuse me, I've got to catch a train.
It's because of people like you that this country's going to hell in a handcart.
Cheers, but I really can't take all the credit.
We are the Village Green Preservation Society. God save strawberry jam with all the different varieties.
I made the train with seconds to spare, bought a meat feast slice from the trolley and washed it down with the half bottle of scotch I always keep about my person. The refreshing odours of the Northern Line reminded me how much I missed London and Frances and convinced me I had to protect her from the advances of the Lothario Lodger, after I'd stopped for a quickie at the Drum and Monkey.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Hi, honey. Hello? Is anybody here?
Excuse me?
Ah.
Who are you?
Oh, more to the point, who are you?
I live here. How did you get in?
The usual way. Key, door, bang.
Charles?
Here she is.
What are you doing here?
I thought I'd surprise you.
You have?
So I see. Have you just got out of the bath? Wet hair.
Oh, I've been for a swim at the health club. I see you've met Fabio.
Not formally.
This is Charles.
Francis's husband.
Forgive me, I hope I didn't seem rude. I won't shake hands, I'm a little oily.
Don't put yourself down.
Fabio's making some lunch.
You'll join us, yes?
I wouldn't want to get in the way.
Of course
course you'll join us.
Excuse me. I must get back to my cooking.
Can't stand between a man and his hob.
Come on, Charles, we're eating outside.
He's wearing my Sid James apron.
Well, this is a cosy scene of domestic bliss.
Fabio offered to make me a thank you lunch.
For what?
For giving him a room.
He's a lodger. Cash used to be thanks enough.
It's a sweet gesture. It's very Italian.
Very Italian. What'll he offer you if you let him watch the telly?
Ooh, sex, I heard.
As I suspected.
Oh, grow up, Charles. Fabio's a lodger. End of.
End of? When did you join EastEnders?
He's also 34.
I've read about cougars.
In what? Saga magazine?
They have very good recipes.
You are so transparent. You came all this way in the hope of catching me in flagrante.
Precisely the opposite.
Well, now you can go back to Rugland safe in the knowledge that I'm not sleeping with whatever Latin stereotype was strutting around inside your grubby little head.
You think I came all this way because I'm jealous?
I know it.
You've got a very high opinion of yourself.
I've got a very low opinion of you. There you are, Fabio.
There you are, Fabio.
Ow! I'm just dissolving the anchovies for the bagna cauda, but I thought you might like a Bellini.
Isn't that thoughtful, Charles?
Very.
Salute.
Cheers.
Up yours.
Mmm. Oh, delicious.
I hope you didn't mind me squeezing your peaches.
He really is Sid James.
Charles!
Frances tells me you are an actor.
She tells me you're a journalist.
Yes, but try not to hold it against me.
Charles is in rep at the moment.
Ah, like the National Theatre?
Except I'm not at the National.
Where are you?
You've read Dante?
Of course.
Well, I'm in the third circle of hell, back row, seat 13.
You're joking, yes.
It's what passes for a joke in Paris speak.
So where are you acting?
The back of beyond.
It's a nice little town called Rugland Spa.
And then you'll transfer to the West End?
I don't think that's likely.
Is it possible to come and see you in Rugland Spa?
Possible, but ill-advised.
I would very much like to. When I was posted to London, I swore I'd see as much theatre as I could.
We could both go.
That would be great.
I don't know.
Come on, Charles, it'll be fun.
I'm not sure Rugland Spa is ready for fun.
Don't be such an old grump.
I'll see what I can do.
Fantastic.
You haven't seen the show yet?
No, but theatre has always been my real passion. I did my PhD on Dario Fo, the tradition of commedia dell'arte and its influence on the politically subversive drama of revolution.
You're just going to love The Message is Murder.
I'd better check the food.
Fabio's food was as perfect as his baby blue eyes, his manners as smooth as his olive skin, and his taste in wine exquisite. But I needed some grit in my oyster, so I got scotched up at the Drum and Monkey to face the return journey to Rugland bloody Spa.
Oh, get born, keep on, short pants, romance. Learn to dance,
get blessed, try to be success, please her, please him.
Well,
Whoa!
Are you going?
Oh, I've only just got back.
You said you might be leaving. I need to know.
Yeah, well, I've had a stay of sentence, so it looks like I'll be here for the foreseeable.
Oh, I see.
Ah. I knew you'd be pleased.
Someone left a note for you.
Who?
I've got a B&B to run. I haven't got time to keep an eye on every Tom, Dick and Harry who drops things off. I shoved it under your door.
Ah. Thank you very much. May I wish you a very good night and compliments of the season.
What season?
The note wasn't from Tom, Dick or Harry, but Phoebe, our stage manager, telling me to be at St James's Church Hall 9 a.m. sharp for a read-through of Britannia. A young, handsome Italian gastronome isn't bad enough. He's also passionate about theatre.
He doesn't sound bad at all.
He's not living with your wife. Anyway, you're off men, remember?
I'm off actors.
Fair enough. And he's got a PhD in political drama.
So?
I hate critical theory. Onanistic twaddle.
What's this?
Charles is off on one.
About what?
Critical theory in drama.
Oh, we mustn't take notices to heart.
No, not reviews, Ronnie. I was talking about academic
Well, I mean,
stuff.
a bit of constructive criticism can be helpful.
Ronnie Castle was a rep stalwart and pillar of the Regent Theatre. A mild-mannered old-school charmer, he never rocked the boat and would do anything for a quiet life. Hang on. Are you honestly saying that if you got a bad notice in the morning, you'd change your performance in the evening?
Well, maybe not change, but I'd take it on board.
The way our oily author's been brown-nosing the guy from the Echo, this show ought to be safe.
Oh, now be fair. I've always found Frank Walby a pretty even-handed critic.
Yeah, well, the local reviews are always soft and fluffy.
Like lavatory paper.
At least Frank errs on the positive.
Well, he's bound to this time, the number of drinks Jim's bought him.
And have the hands that wrote this magnum opus been giving her any more trouble?
Not since I told him that if he mauled me again, I'd cut him off and post him to his leathery old wife.
Nice. A one-time actor, Jim Worrell still fancied himself treading the boards and tried to go on for me the night of my drunken shame. If the sexually harassed Phoebe had been pushed to the limit that night, could she have been the mystery assailant trying to stab him and narrowly missing me?
OK, everyone, if you've all got a coffee, we can crack on with the read-through. Quick word, Phoebe.
I told you it would all blow over, Charles. Tony wouldn't want to lose a good actor for a minor indiscretion.
What he didn't know was that Tony wanted me out, and it was Sean Reynolds who saved my sorry hide.
OK, let's get started.
We all sat round a big trestle table, still sticky from the last children's party, and Tony read the stage directions.
Jez's room. Maybe day, maybe night. Doesn't matter. Jez, flat on his back on the floor, a discarded crack pipe by his side. Kaz straddles him. She has a baby under one arm. The other hand holds a gun pointing into Jez's mouth.
Don't speak. Don't whisper. Don't even breathe.
Medicine Mick stands in the doorway. Lank, greasy hair brushed back. Shades, tight leather trousers, biker boots. Nothing else. The unforgiving light picks out his tattoos and a torso covered in raw scars.
Oh, come about the money.
What money?
The money.
What money?
The money.
I don't know nothing about no...
The money. Where's the money? Where is the money?
And so the week went on. Perform the messages Murder by night, rehearse Britannia by day. But the protest gained momentum, and every day we had to cross a picket line, so I thought a call to Morris might be prudent.
Don't complain, Charles.
I'm not complaining.
I've got clients who haven't worked at all this year.
Really? Who?
Mind your own business.
One name to raise my self-esteem.
Schadenfreude doesn't suit you. Anyway, I don't know what it is you want me to do.
Keep an ear to the ground and your eyes open.
I always do.
Not for me, you don't.
Forgive me for stating the bleeding obvious, but you are in work.
For how long?
I've got your contract here. I can tell you precisely.
Never mind contracts. There's a bloody picket outside the theatre, and it's growing by the day.
Lucky you. Lots of directors would kill for that publicity.
It won't do us much good if they close us down.
No one cares about picket lines anymore. The only effective protests are online. Oh, unless there's violence. Get yourself beaten up. And on YouTube, I've got something to work with. You could go viral.
If I do, you're the first person I'll infect.
Think about it, Charles. This could be the profile boost you've always wanted.
Thanks for nothing, Morris.
When do we want it? Now!
Mothers Against Depravity now included fathers, siblings and cousins once removed. Enough outraged protesters to picket the theatre and the church hall where we were trying to rehearse Britannia.
I need to get into the rehearsal. You all right, Ronnie? I've been hit on the head.
Why don't you bumpkins find a proper cause? Come on, take my arm.
Thank you, Charles. I think I'm all right.
You're going to have a bruise the size of an egg.
I hope it won't show under the lights.
This is getting out of hand. Look at the state of my bloody jacket.
Tony, you've been egged.
Yes, I'd noticed.
This is mob rule.
It's ridiculous.
It's a riot.
I wouldn't say riot, exactly.
I would.
You're from the apathy generation.
You're not defending these morons.
No, but I was in Grosvenor Square in 68, Red Lion Square in 74, Trafalgar Square in 90. Now, that was a riot.
Much as I'd love to join you on a stroll down civil disobedience lane, we've got a show to rehearse.
Sure, absolutely.
Do you want me to get Sean on the phone?
No, I can handle this.
I just thought...
I said no.
OK.
I'm sorry, but there's already a faction on the local council who'd love to see us closed down, and no way am I going to play into their hands.
Standing in his egg-stained jacket, a worrying vein pulsing in his temple, Tony Hegarty was a man under pressure and with a fight on his hands.
The best thing we can do is ignore the yokels and get on with our work. Is everybody here?
I suppose now's not the time to ask him if I really have to wear the gimp costume in scene 4.
I'd leave it for now if I were you.
Yes, probably right.
Vicious. You hit me with a flower. You do it every hour. Oh, baby, you're so vicious.
Between the end of rehearsal and the call for the message is murder, I had time for a pint and an all-day breakfast at the Lamb and Flag.
Do you want the dessert menu?
I probably shouldn't.
Ever tried a Rugland bun?
Is that a pudding or an offer?
Local speciality.
I can't refuse a local speciality.
Clotted cream or custard?
Both.
Charles, thought I'd find you here.
Hello, Ronnie, what are you having?
Whiskey and ginger, if you wouldn't mind.
Can I have a whiskey and ginger too?
Sure.
You all right? You look a bit pale.
Haven't you seen it?
What?
Hot off the press.
The Echo was open at the so-called arts page.
Dated thriller. Fails to thrill.
Ah. While Ronnie sipped his drink, I read a vitriolic and surprisingly forensic demolition of The Message's murder.
I've never seen anything like it.
Frank Walby had gone about his task with systematic precision. The first incision with a scalpel, the final blows with a sledgehammer.
He's normally so fair.
The play bore the brunt of the attack, but Tony's direction took a pummeling and, unusually, there were some very personal snipes about individual actors, most woundingly, Ronnie.
I mean, I'm no Ralph Fiennes, I'll credit you that, but am I really that bad?
My own name suddenly leapt from the page. The only high point of the evening was a hokey death scene and Charles Paris's hilarious turn as comic drunk Gerald.
Charles?
Having emerged unscathed, I could afford to be magnanimous. Oh, take no notice. You're a damn good actor and you know it.
Kind of you, but I can't pretend it doesn't hurt.
If I were you, I'd chuck this rag out with the rest of the rubbish.
Yes, you're right.
But as we walked back for the evening performance, he didn't look or sound convinced. Ronnie was a man who'd had the stuffing kicked out of him.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Marchmont. If you come this way, the Major's expecting you.
Warning lights, Q15. Warning, fly crew the Major's rope. Standby sound, Q28.
After my death, I usually did the Guardian cryptic in my dressing room. That evening, however, I stayed in the prompt corner to see if the play really was as bad as its review.
Sound Q28, go.
The more you beat, the better the rise. Oh, remember that.
Standby lights, Q15.
Because she's got forearms like a docker.
Hi, Phoebe.
What are you doing here?
Thought I'd watch the show, find out what happens.
Rather you than me. Lights, Q15, go.
Have you seen the Echo review?
Have I? Tony's walking around with a face like thunder.
I'm not surprised.
Poor old Ronnie.
I know.
Talk about sledgehammer to crack a nut. Hang on. Standby fly crew, the Major's rope.
He's putting a brave face on, but I think it really got to him.
You're the only one who came out of it unscathed.
Luck of the draw.
It's never happened before. The Echo always gives us at least a half-decent review.
I told you not to trust critics.
I know. Oh, hang on. Fly crew, the Major's rope, go.
They give with one hand and they take away with the other.
What's she doing?
Who?
What the hell? Drop the tabs now.
As the curtain dropped, we rushed on stage where Ronnie should have been hanging from a fake rope.
Somebody help him! Ronnie!
Gasping for air, his face was going from blood red to purple as his legs thrashed and his hands clawed at the noose.
Oh, somebody cut him down, for God's sake!
While two stagehands lowered him to the ground, Phoebe rushed off to call an ambulance. Ronnie, can you hear me, mate? In 1 week, a near-miss stabbing, now a possible hanging. I'm not given to theatrical superstition, touch wood, but this production was starting to look well and truly jinxed.
Who'll be the next in line? Who'll be the next in line for heartaches? Who'll make the same mistakes I made over you? Who'll be the next in line? Who'll be the next in line?
In Murder in the Title, Charles Paris is played by Bill Nye, Francis by Suzanne Burden, and Morris by John Glover. Fabio is Theo Cross, Phoebe, Claire Harry, Sean, Ian Batchelor, Tony, Sam Dale, the landlady, Sally Orrock, Ronnie, Sean Baker, Jim, Jude Akiwudike, Chris, Henry DeVass, and the barmaid, Leah Brotherhead. Murder in the Title is written by Jeremy Front, based on the novel by Simon Brett. The director is Sally Avens.
Next week, the series of accidents takes an even nastier turn.
This video was uploaded to the channel, Thinking Out Loud. Please like, comment and subscribe to the Thinking Out Loud channel. Thank you.
Now it's time for our favourite thespian to face one of his most hostile audiences ever, and there may be a murderer among them.
A Charles Paris mystery, Murder in the Title, starring Bill Nye as Charles.
Who'll be the next in line? Who'll be the next in line for a heartbeat?
When do we want it? Now!
When Mothers Against Depravity discovered the local rep was intending to stage the radical shock fest Britannia, civil insurrection came to Rugland Spa.
Excuse me, ladies.
Don't patronise us, misogyny!
I'm a married man.
Tony, our artistic director, was taking the brunt of the fury, and the strain was showing on his furrowed brow. Even his beard looked depressed.
If I could just get through...
Degenerate!
Now look, this play is a critically acclaimed piece of drama.
Played by perverts like you!
Theatre is a living art form.
What do we want? A free
It won an Edinburgh Fringe first, you know.
When do we want it? Now!
Kirsty Ward loved it.
Coffee, Tony?
And a Prozac if you got one.
You've been egged again.
Oh, that's the third time this week.
The fuss over Britannia was just part of Tony's nightmare.
What a time to give up smoking.
The dull thriller we already had up and running was proving to be more accident-prone than a Sweeney Todd I did, where the lead actor failed to tell us he had OCD.
How the bloody hell are we going to rehearse with this racket?
Of course, I didn't believe my near stabbing and another actor's hanging were mere accidents. Either something was afoot, or Rugland Spa was the only weapons-grade provincial rep.
I've never known a season like this.
Still, no such thing as bad publicity.
Even Mandelson couldn't spin this lot.
Have a ginger crinkle.
My wife says I've got to lose weight.
Stress will do that.
Oh, thanks, Charles. Very reassuring.
Can I have one before you eat the lot?
Oh, sorry. There was a stern touch of Nanny Knows Best about our stage manager, Phoebe. Not entirely unpleasing to men brought up on Mary Poppins.
We've got a visitor, Tony.
Who?
Elaine Spence.
Oh, that's all I need. I'm really living the dream today. And we need to have a word, Phoebes.
Fine. Oh, you've got egg on.
Yes, I know. Elaine, so what do we owe this honour?
Who's Elaine?
Chair of the board, council bigwig and all-round local worthy. Not a member of Tony's fan base.
Elaine stood ramrod straight in a two-piece suit, perky nose thrust skywards, presumably to compensate for her diminutive stature. She was born for committee meetings with the politician's air of unwavering self-belief.
People, before we start, Elaine would like to have a word.
A pint says we close before the weekend.
2 pints says you get fired first.
Ouch.
I'm not going to take up valuable rehearsal time, but I wanted to thank you in person for the work you're all doing and reassure you that the board are right behind you.
Mine's a lager.
Nuts with that?
Now, I won't pretend we haven't got enemies out there. Some more vocal than others. But the Regent Theatre's bigger than a few narrow-minded killjoys, and I can tell you this. Our artistic choices will not be dictated by single-issue pressure groups.
Poor Tony, look at his face.
He looks like he's bitten on a broken tooth.
Can't stand Sean, whereas Elaine thinks the sun shines out of his iPad.
Do you mean she and Sean are...
No. Well, I don't think so. But she backed him on the manager's job.
All I can say is keep working, keep focused, and the Regent will prevail.
It was all just pumping sunshine, but Elaine rallied the troops and we spent the afternoon rehearsing Britannia with renewed vigour.
We'll leave it for today, so you've got some downtime before tonight's show. Please learn your lines, no names.
I'll be word perfect.
Thank you, Charles. Good. Full run on stage tomorrow, 10 a.m.
Actors are always saying that a theatrical company is like being part of a family.
That is so bad. Don't blame me, Chris. It's not my fault. Well, it sucks.
In this case, a dysfunctional family fast-tracking onto a list at social services.
It's not my fault. If you've got a problem, take it up with Tony.
Are you having a laugh? Anything that bastard's interested in is ruining my career.
Yeah, well, it's not all about you, so get over yourself.
This place is doing my head in. I'm out of here.
Good afternoon.
Oh, it so isn't.
What is it, Charles?
It's obviously a bad time.
Oh, sorry. It's just Tony's gone and wrote me into some outreach thing, which means Chris will have to cover for me, which means he can't go to the recording of his radio...
Which makes you public enemy number one.
Oh, little Tit's got an ego the size of a planet. Sorry. What did you want?
It's not important. I just wondered if you knew any decent eateries around here.
Well, there's a 3-star Michelin place if you're prepared to take out a second mortgage.
I'm looking to rent. How about a gastropub?
Around here they're all gastric, and cooking's my relaxation, so I tend to do it for myself.
Me too, but I'm stuck in the B&B from hell.
If you fancy a no-frills nosh-up, my rates are reasonable. Just bring a bottle.
I might take you up on that sometime, but at the moment I need somewhere to feed my wife and her Italian lodger before Friday's show.
Are they in the business?
No.
Bring them for lunch.
I couldn't do that.
If it makes you feel better, you do the starter and I'll do the main.
Are you sure?
Yeah, on one condition.
What?
No shop talk.
It's a deal. Oh, any news on Ronnie?
Oh, he's off the critical list, but out of the show.
Do we know how it happened?
It looks like the rope and safety wire got out of tension.
It could have killed him.
I know. I can still hear that horrible choking noise.
So, was it a mechanical fault or human error?
Chris runs a safety check before every show.
Is that a good thing?
Well, he's a geek, but a meticulous geek. You don't think... No, forget it.
What?
You don't think Ronnie might have done it himself after that terrible review?
On-stage suicide is a bit extreme.
You're right. Mad idea.
I'm going to pay him a visit now if you want to come.
Oh, I would, but I've got to sort out more Tony chaos.
What now?
Boring money stuff.
I've never had enough money to be bored by it.
Sean's been going through the books and found loads of entries with no receipts. If I give you a tenner, would you get Ronnie something from me?
Providing it's not a tie.
Oh, bad taste, Charles.
Yeah, sorry. Rugland General, please.
Full fare?
Well, I'm over 16.
Yeah, and the rest. You got your bus pass, have you, Grandad?
Oh.
Oh, go on then, just this once. Hold on tight inside!
Oh, Grandad.
A bus driver just called me Grandad.
Having trouble with those fiddly new 5p coins?
It's not funny.
You know you're getting old when the Prime Minister's younger than you are.
I've got underwear older than the Prime Minister.
Don't I know it?
Rugland's aging me in dog years. Next time you see me, I'll be in a cloth cap with trousers up to my nipples.
You sound hot.
Oh, that would be a flush.
So, are we on for Friday?
Tickets on the door, and we're having lunch at a friend's flat.
That must be a female friend.
Not the way you mean. Phoebe's still raw from a bus stop.
Usually you're cute and move in.
A, she's years too young. B, she's off men. And C, she's actor intolerant.
Oh, we'll have loads to talk about.
Can't wait.
Anyway, we're really looking forward to it.
I didn't realise you and Fabio are now a we.
We're not. I'm not.
Has he got Mama Francesca ironing his shirts yet?
He irons better than me. But he does wear a shade of cornflower blue that matches his eyes.
That's why I go in for yellow with red stripes.
Next up, Rugland General Hospital.
Hospital? What have you done, Charles?
Just visiting, but you almost sound like you care.
Well, you're getting on, and I'm the closest you've got to a carer.
With carers like you, who needs enemas?
Just try not to pick up MRSA before we arrive.
Goodbye, Francis.
Ciao.
I tell you, Charles, I thought I was a goner.
Yeah.
Another few seconds, and I'd have had it. As I was hanging there, I had the strangest feeling that I was in the audience, watching myself die.
Which was pretty much the Echo's review of Ronnie's performance, the difference being that the critics said the play made him wish he was dead.
The only positive thing to come out of it is that I now appreciate all the good things in my life.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm no Olivier, but I'm working. And when I think I nearly ended up an auditor...
Really?
That's the only thing I have in common with Michael Gambon.
He wasn't an auditor, was he?
He trained as an engineer. I trained at the London College of Accountancy.
So how'd you end up in this game?
I was moonlighting, doing am-dram by night. But you know what it's like once you've caught the bug.
I made a note. Disinfect hands on way out.
I never put trained auditor on my spotlight form. But you never know when these skills are going to come in handy. Like Sean asking me to look at the books.
The theatre's books?
Yes.
It was a light bulb moment, admittedly dim as a 5-watt energy saver, but enough to illuminate a possible hypothesis about recent events. I needed to think, but that would have to wait.
Did you see my interview in the Echo? Yeah.
The piece was predictably cruel, still managing to mention the awfulness of the Message's murder and all the controversy surrounding the upcoming Britannia. Frank Walby? Isn't he the critic that tore into us?
You can't bear grudges, not in our business. You've got to bury the hatchet and move on.
In other words, Ronnie had no self-respect and would do anything to see his name and face in the paper.
I want you so very much.
And I you. But first we must tell Gerald. It's the only decent thing to do.
Gerald?
Perhaps he's out.
I'll see if his coat's in the closet.
And bosh, that was me done till the curtain call. A large scotch, please.
Sure.
This is Man Chat, the adult chat line by men for men.
Why aren't you on stage?
I am on stage.
What?
You're a gift to wind up, Morris.
Why did you pick up?
Why did you ring?
I was expecting voicemail.
That's the logic of Alice in Wonderland.
One large scotch, Charlie.
You're in a pub. You promised not to booze during the show.
Gerald's dead.
So will you be.
I needed to think.
You mean you needed a drink? Damn lucky they didn't fire you last time.
I'll be okay as long as I'm back for the curtain call. Anyway, why did you ring, Morris?
Well, social network-wise, you're trending in Rugland Spa.
What?
One of my followers tweeted about a lynching at the Regent.
Followers? Why not just call them disciples and have done with it? The Prophet Morris.
Prophet or profit? I could raise my commission.
Oh, God.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, my son. Just tell me what happened last night, and were you responsible?
No one died, and it was nothing to do with me.
Yet once more you were there. The curse of Paris strikes again. You're a one-man theatre of blood. I just can't decide whether you're Vincent Price or Robert Morley.
While you're wasting my time, do something useful and tell me what you know about Tony Hegarty.
Solid director, reliable if unexciting, cut his teeth as an assistant at Chichester, then built a reputation for bringing shows in on time and budget.
Now, that's interesting.
Why so?
He's got a name for being slapdash with cash.
Odd. Why do you want to know all this?
Well, I've come to the conclusion that the person who nearly stabbed me actually had a grudge against Tony and thought he was my understudy that night.
I don't want to rain on your dear stalker, Sherlock. But had you considered the probability that it was just an accident?
That knife came through the canvas with force and intent. But now, a new suspect has wandered on.
So who's in the frame, Gumshoe?
My main suspect was Chris, an ASM with comedy aspirations who thinks Tony Hegarty's out to ruin his career.
He's your man.
You think?
Comedians are all paranoid backstabbers.
Except Chris has absolutely no reason to harm Ronnie.
Who's Ronnie?
The Lynchy.
Delightful expression.
But who'd want Ronnie dead, I hear you ask?
No, you don't.
Where's the motive, you're wondering?
No, I'm not.
It turns out that Sean, the theatre manager, asked Ronnie to look over the theatre's books. But what if Tony got to hear about it?
Let me just stop you, Charles, and not just because I'm propping my eyelids open with matchsticks. When does the new show open?
There's a full run tomorrow.
And are you off the book?
Not exactly.
Then I suggest your time would be better spent in learning your bloody lines. Now, forgive me, but I've got an important appointment with an M&S fish pie and 2 episodes of The Wire.
Nicotine helps me think, so with time in hand, I went outside to emphysema corner.
Got a light, Squire?
Oh, yeah.
My vintage Zippo proved a challenge too far for the hunched figure, so I lit the fag for him.
It's probably one of those tricky ones where you've got to have the knack.
We both knew it wasn't. But we also recognized a brother in booze, a sort of Masonic handshake, and this guy's hands were shaking off the Richter scale.
I work all day, and I get half drunk at night.
Waking at 4 to soundless dark I stare.
Good God, a larking man in Rugland Spa.
The maestro of melancholy.
God bless him. Can I buy you a drink?
Another time. I'm officially working.
I know you. You're in that bloody awful play at the Regent.
Guilty as charged.
I'm afraid I gave you lot a bit of a drubbing in the Echo.
Oh, so you're the man with the poison pen?
It's a toxic laptop, but yes. Not going to hit me, are you? Burkoff went for me with a rolled-up Guardian.
My weapons are sarcasm and irony.
So then we're evenly matched, Frank Walby.
Charles Paris, or Gerald, the body in the closet.
Well, I think I let you off lightly.
Compared to the playwright, the director, and poor old Ronnie.
Oh, the dangling man. I interviewed him after his accident. He didn't seem too aggrieved.
He's happy to be alive.
Oh, I suppose it's some consolation.
From his lack of conviction, I suspected Frank's life hadn't panned out quite as he'd hoped. Do you do all the theatre reviews?
For my many and various sins. Do you believe in reincarnation?
In the early 70s, I had a Buddhist girlfriend, but my passion for the full English breakfast drove a wedge of animal fat between us.
Well, I must have done something truly wicked in a previous existence to end up theatre critic of the Rugland Echo.
You're not a native of these parts?
London, by birth. Pre-Wapping, I had a spell on Fleet Street. Even gave Billington a run for his money back then.
What happened?
Life. You may have come across it.
Yeah, it gets us all in the end.
It certainly got me. It's all in my novel.
Oh, what's it called?
It's not finished. I just need another 6 months, maybe a year.
How long have you been writing it?
I started it in '89, give or take a decade.
I reckoned life would finish Frank before Frank finished his novel. You were pretty savage about the Message's murder.
Unfairly.
Not in the A.A. Gill sense, but I was told the Echo accentuated the positive.
Sometimes you've got to be cruel to be kind.
Tough love.
Love's pushing it a bit. But it was pointed out to me that real criticism might shake the Regent out of its complacency, get them to raise their game.
Who pointed that out?
Sean Reynolds. Ask me, he's the best thing to happen to the Regent in years.
Bit of a gamble inviting a critic to slag off one of his shows.
He cares about the theatre. He wants to put the place on the cultural map, and he's not going to do that staging corny old thrillers. Have you got the time?
Oh, yeah, it's... Damn!
You gotta run, take the dragon too.
I'm not a natural sprinter, but I did my best impression of Usain Bolt and was just in sight of the stage door alley when I spotted Tony and Sean in a face-off.
Who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the manager of this theatre, that's who.
Crouching behind some bins, I watched the two men eyeballing each other.
If you think you're getting away with this, you've got a surprise in store.
Do you mind keeping your voice down?
Don't tell me what to do!
Calm down.
You swan in here...
Dignity, Tony, dignity.
Don't talk to me about dignity!
This is neither the time nor the place.
I am a bloody good director.
No one's doubting your creative talent.
Yeah, right.
But I won't have you undermining me behind my
I'm
back.
not the one doing the undermining.
I'm not doing this out here. Come up to the office.
Sod off! I'm going home.
Tony. Tony!
Tony marched past me into the high street, and Sean was just turning back into the stage door when cramp got the better of me.
Who's there?
It's just me, Charles.
What are you doing out here?
I've slipped out.
I think we better have a chat.
In the morning?
In my office, now.
About the curtain call.
I vouched for you when Tony wanted you fired.
I know.
If you mess up, I get it in the neck. And the guy's already at boiling point, so please don't add fuel to an already inflammatory situation. End of bollocking. Now, I need a drink. Whiskey?
Oh, yeah, thanks.
With a bit of luck, the air will be clearer after the meeting.
Meeting?
There's going to be an extraordinary general meeting of the board to sort out these clashes.
Is it that bad?
Tony's had things his own way a long time, and he doesn't like change. I can understand that.
It's always difficult when a new broom sweeps in.
Of course. But this place has got to adapt to survive, and let me tell you, the Regent won't be a casualty of this recession, not on my watch. Don't get me wrong, I'm not looking for conflict, but if Tony continues to undermine my position, I've got to defend myself.
Well, at least you've got Elaine on side.
She's not stuck in the past. She understands things have to change, but I'm having to make tough decisions daily.
Like asking Frank Walby to tear into the Message's murder.
I'll admit that wasn't one of my best ideas, but my motives were good.
You don't think it pushed Ronnie a bit too hard?
I don't follow.
Walby's review was a pretty personal attack. I'm thinking of what happened to Ronnie on stage.
That was an accident, wasn't it? The poor bloke could have been killed, Charles, if you know something.
It's just the timing was a bit odd, given what you did earlier that day.
What did I do?
Asking Ronnie to look over the books.
So what?
May I ask what you asked him to look for?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Okay. I'll say. I think you've discovered some kind of fiddle. And if Tony knew you'd invited Ronnie to look at the books, he may have had a reason to stop him.
Oh, there's no love lost between me and Tony, but that's a serious accusation.
Not accusation, speculation.
Well, unless you've got some pretty solid evidence, I'd keep your speculations to yourself.
The next morning we were on stage for a run of the cutting-edge state-of-the-nation play, Britannia. Mothers Against Depravity were out in full force again and determined to make their protest heard.
Do you want the offal now, Tony?
What offal?
Charles's offal.
Yes.
It was a scene of naked and gratuitous violence, but Tony was looking so stressed I wasn't going to start questioning my motivation.
Put the mattress centre stage for the castration scene. Can we lose the dressing gown, Charles?
I think they're trying to get in.
Are all the doors locked?
No.
We'll go and check.
All right. Sorry to interrupt, Tony. I think we better move the rehearsal somewhere safer.
We've got to rehearse it here sometime.
Well, it's a health and safety thing.
You're just loving this, aren't you?
Well, I've got to consider the actor's safety.
I always consider the actor's safety. Right. That's it! The order piece of me, you bigoted provincial moron!
Tony,
come on, then! Come and get it!
Months of pressure finally exploded. Incandescent, Tony grabbed a chair and flailed at the protesters.
I've worked at Chichester! I've worked at the Almeida!
Put the chair down!
Sean's right, Tony. I directed a semi-improv version of the Book of Revelation at the Nuffy of Southampton. Nothing frightens me.
That's enough, Tony!
You're all Philistines!
This rehearsal is over!
Lucky Philistines!
I'm postponing the opening night and I want everybody out of my theatre now!
Give me the chair, Tony.
Maybe you should put some clothes on.
What? Oh, right.
Tony was sent home on compassionate grounds, and we performed the Message's murder as if nothing had happened. Next day, Francis and Fabio turned up at Phoebe's for lunch.
Cheers.
Salud.
Cheers. Only half a glass, Charles?
You know I don't drink before a show.
Only during.
Oh, I like her.
How are you enjoying London, Fabio?
It's a city of extremes. Day and night, light and dark.
Got a pen? I want to write this down.
By day, the city is vital, full of life, commerce, and color. But by night, I feel the ghosts of Dickens and Hogarth stalking the streets.
Good intro, new paragraph.
Why do the British drink so much?
Yes, why do they, Charles?
We're still recovering from the Roman invasion. Shall I get the primi piatti? I've gone Italian in your honour.
I'm touched.
I'll bring it in.
Let me.
No, it's okay, Charles.
I was warned about British food, but since I've been here, I've had some of the best meals.
Things have changed.
Francis and I are old enough to remember rationing.
I'm not.
I'm very much looking forward to the play.
You do know it's only a thriller.
I love British thrillers. Graham Greene, Patrick Hamilton.
Jim Worrell's not in that league. The Message's murder is pretty traditional.
I once saw a French expressionist production of The Mousetrap using mime and movement.
Our production uses French windows and polyester costumes.
Sort of retro-ironic old-fashioned.
Sort of.
The British really know how to celebrate their history.
It's good to see a young man with a taste for old things, isn't it, Francis?
It's certainly nice to have someone in the house I can talk to.
And you cook.
I try.
In my ignorance, I thought Italian men relied on their mothers for that sort of thing.
Oh, for God's sake.
I live in Roma, and my mother's in Milano. Pasta doesn't travel well.
Here we are.
Sardines arrabbiata with homemade olive bread.
Sounds almost edible.
Thank you, Michael Winner.
Well, it looks great.
Tuck in, everyone.
More wine, Francis.
I'd love some.
Too hot.
How much chili did you put in this?
A bit.
Charles.
Well, the recipe was metric and I'm still imperial, so I sort of winged it.
Give him some water.
Water makes it worse.
He's got a terrible colour.
It does clash with his shirt.
Charles!
Sorry.
What have you done to
Bread. That's what they do in India. In '68, I did the Magic Buster Kathmandu, and they're all...
Now, Charles!
Sorry. Try some of my homemade olive bread, but look out for the... stones. Don't they use anaesthetic these days?
He's belenophobic.
Oh, right.
What? Fear of needles.
Oh, bummer.
They reckon he'll be in there a while, and we've got to get over to the theatre.
You two go, I'll wait for Fabio.
Do you think you'll make the show?
It's been a pretty dramatic afternoon already.
I can't believe you did that.
Trust me, Phoebe, this is a stroll in the park with Charles.
Do you two mind? I am here.
And don't we know it? You'd better go.
Yeah, the last thing we need is to be late.
Phoebe drove me back to the theatre in her Mini, and despite my apologies, in tight-lipped silence.
I want you so very much.
And I you. But first we must tell Gerald. It's the only decent thing to do.
I just wanted to get through the show and go to bed without incident.
Gerald?
Perhaps he's out.
I'll see if his coat's in the closet.
But you can't always get what you want.
Don't you dare go to the pub, Charles.
I'm going out front to see if Francis and Fabio made it, and then I'll watch the rest of the show from the back of the stalls. I climbed a backstage ladder to a little props room, on the far side of which was another door leading to front of house.
Oh, bloody hell, Tony, you nearly gave me a heart attack.
Crouched by the open door of a grandfather clock, he stood up suddenly, one hand behind his back.
Why are you creeping around up here?
Well, I could ask you the same thing. You're supposed to be at home, resting.
I can't rest. When there are things to be done, there's so much, always something.
He closed the door to the clock's mechanism in what he thought was a surreptitious manner, but he looked pale, jittery, guilty, a man on the edge.
Finished, are you? Gerald's dead, is he?
Dead and discovered.
Well, you could just go and change if you wanted.
Ooh, what about the curtain call?
Oh, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it might matter to you, which is fine, but...
It was then that the previously concealed hand came into view, and in it, a gun. Have you seen anyone?
Anyone?
A doctor.
What, you mean a shrink?
I know it's a terrible cliché, but it can help to talk, get stuff off your chest and whatnot.
Like a mental expectorant?
Kind of. Things that seem awful rarely are once you've spoken them out loud.
Well, everything's become a lot clearer recently.
Tell me that's a prop.
Hmm?
He looked down at the gun as if it were the first time he'd seen it.
Oh, it's a prop? An old service revolver. Should have been handed in during one of those gun amnesties.
Can I see it?
Hmm? Oh, not just now.
I just want to have a look.
Well, actually, I've got to go. See you around, Charles.
Tony went out through the front of house door and locked it behind him.
Tony! Tony!
I suddenly remembered that the door also led directly to Sean Reynolds' office.
Tony, open this door!
I could have gone back the way I came, then out through the alley and round to the front of the theatre, but it would have taken a good 5 minutes. And while I tried to figure out what to do, something or someone came to an abrupt end.
Who'll be the next in line? Who'll be the next in line for a hard date?
In Murder in the Title, Charles Paris is played by Bill Nye, Francis by Suzanne Burden, and Morris by John Glover. Fabio is Theo Cross, Phoebe, Claire Harry, Sean, Ian Batchelor, Tony, Sam Dale, Ronnie, Sean Baker, Frank, Tony Bell, Chris, Henry DeVass, Elaine, Christine Kavanagh, Protester, Sally Orrock, and the barmaid, Leah Brotherhead. Murder in the Title is written by Jeremy Front, based on the novel by Simon Brett. The director is Sally Avens.
Who'll be the next in line for you?
And next week, Charles untangles a web of corruption, deceit and murder.
This is BBC Radio 4, and for the next half an hour, the drama is Absolute Murder.
A Charles Paris mystery, Murder in the Title, starring Bill Nye as Charles.
There's a well-known theatrical maxim. If you find your director shot through the head, get drunk as a skunk before you go to bed. Oh, man, I didn't get crisps. Do you want crisps or nuts? I didn't get nuts. I could have got nuts. They've got nuts. Do you want nuts?
Calm down.
I am calm. I am super calm.
You're manic.
Yeah, well, I need a drink. Cheers.
Are you okay, Charles?
Yeah, no, cheers. Cheers.
Oh, you look awful.
So would you if you just found a man with half a face.
If you don't slow down, you'll only have half a liver.
Francis and Italian lodger Fabio had come to Rugland Spa for lunch, and to see me in an awesomely bad thriller, The Message is Murder.
You look pale.
I don't get enough iron.
You're in shock.
Within a month, I've nearly been stabbed, an actor was half-hanged on stage, and I've just found my director with a bullet in his head. I think I've earned the right to be a bit wobbly in the nerve department.
It could be post-traumatic stress.
Nothing a bottle of whiskey won't solve.
Alcohol isn't the answer.
Don't blind me with platitudes.
Well, this really has been a day to forget.
I hear the AA are listing Rugland Spa as an accident black spot. Where's the lodger?
He jumped a train back to London when the painkillers wore off. What were you playing at over lunch?
I said it was olive bread. I'd have thought it was self-evident there might have been stones.
I'm not talking about his broken tooth. Why were you behaving like an arse?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'd have expected it if you were drunk, but you'd only had half a glass.
I was being hostly.
You were being ghastly.
I was showing an interest in Fabio's life.
You were trying and failing to belittle him because you're threatened by him.
Threatened? I don't think.
You never do.
What's to be threatened by?
His PhD.
PhD's a penny these days.
Not to mention his youth, good looks, charm, the olive skin, those cornflower blue eyes.
So I was right, you do fancy him.
Well, I've got a pulse, haven't I? Of course I fancy him.
Oh.
The way you fancy every twiglet in a miniskirt. The difference is I'm smart enough to realise he doesn't fancy me.
Oh.
So, unlike you, I remain dignified without the rejection, humiliation and inevitable self-loathing.
He must be mad not to fancy you.
Thanks. But he's clearly got the hots for Phoebe.
Really?
Didn't you see the way he kept looking at her? Oh, no, you were too busy trying to score points.
Do you think it was reciprocal?
Ask Phoebe. Where is she, anyway?
It's her turn with the police.
What did they ask you?
Well, mainly what I was doing in the manager's office.
What were you doing?
I'd finished, so I thought I'd watch the show from the stalls. There's a pass door in the props room, which is where I found Tony crouched down by a grandfather clock.
Doing what?
He just looked a bit shifty. He was like a teenage boy hiding a dirty magazine.
There speaks the voice of experience.
Then I saw the gun.
Weren't you scared?
Of course I was scared, but his grudge was with Sean, the manager, not with me. There were rumours that Tony had had his hand in the till, and I reckon Sean knew it. It was when Tony zipped through the pass door and locked it behind him that I thought, bloody hell, he's going to kill Sean.
Couldn't you do anything?
I yelled and banged, then I went out through the other door, retracing my steps, but it took too long.
Hi, Charles.
Oh, Sean. I don't think you've met Francis.
Hi.
Still in shock, the theatre manager's hand was trembling as he raised a large brandy to his lips.
I don't understand. What was Tony thinking?
I don't think he could have been thinking. Not clearly.
If he'd come face to face with me in that state of mind. Poor Martha.
Is that his wife?
She must be devastated. You know, Tony and I both wanted the best for the Regent. We just came at it from different places. I only hope I didn't push him too hard.
This theatre wasn't just Tony's job. It was his home. And we were part of his family.
Local politico and chair of the board, Elaine Spence, was in a razor-sharp black two-piece delivering her pep talk from the stage.
Sean and I have spoken to Tony's wife, Martha, and we all agree that to let the Regent go dark now would play into the hands of people who want to close us down.
A company called Stratus Developments had been bidding to buy the theatre, which was sitting on a piece of prime real estate.
Out of respect for Tony, The Message is Murder will keep playing until we can appoint a new director to take over rehearsals of the next show. Thank you.
With some free time, I found myself outside Tony and Martha's house, listening to their wind chimes and waiting to pay my respects.
Charles.
I just wanted to, well, see how you are.
Come in.
The police said you were the last person to see Tony alive.
Afraid so.
How was he? I mean, did you get the impression that he was...
No, he was a bit hyper, but I'm as shocked as everyone else. I don't know how much Tony shared with his wife, but now was not the time to mention rumours of embezzlement. I knew he was under a lot of pressure, what with all the controversy about the new show and...
Mothers Against Depravity. Tony wouldn't have killed himself over a bunch of small-minded provincial bigots.
A local pressure group were picketing the theatre, protesting to stop the next show, Britannia, from being staged.
They were a minor irritant. What worried me was that he felt he was being victimised.
By whom?
It varied. The council, Sean, Elaine, the board in general.
Forgive me, but it sounds a bit paranoid.
I know. But he phoned last night to say he was on the verge of getting a crucial piece of evidence.
What time did he call?
Just after 9.
Shortly before I bumped into him in the props room. You say evidence?
He never got round to telling me. Well, these are his papers. I've been going through them for clues, but I don't know what I'm looking for.
Are there any recurring names, themes, motifs?
He never had a methodical mind. I mean, this is his diary.
Do you mind if I have a look?
Obviously the same names pop up all the time. Sean, Elaine, Stratos Developments, Bill Kitson.
Lord Kitson was patron of the theatre, and as far as I'd seen, no more than a title and a Savile Row suit.
He had run-ins, like you do with colleagues, but he doesn't add up to anything.
Something's bothered me since I arrived in Rugland. For a man who loved theatre and with so many plays in the world, why stage these ones?
He didn't choose them.
Then who did?
Oh, hi, Charles. I'm just on my way out.
Did you know that Elaine and Sean chose the repertoire for this season?
Yeah. Come in.
Thanks. Don't you think it seems a bit odd?
It's not usual, but there's been so much tension in the air recently.
Have you got a few minutes to knock some ideas around?
Actually, I've got to go and pick up a costume for tonight's show. I won't be long.
Have you got a computer?
Of course I've got one.
Can I use it?
I suppose.
Only the big end's gone on mine and I need to do a bit of research.
Right, well, the laptop's in the sitting room.
Great. Oh, is it switched on to the internet?
It's online, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I poked and prodded the laptop for about 10 minutes before I found the universal symbol for power and the box of delights came to life. After another 10, I managed to find some background info on Sean and Tony and on the Regent's own website a nauseating mission statement from Elaine, but I didn't really know what to look for or how to look for it. Floundering and bored, I had a nip of scotch. Then, buoyed up, I made the mistake of typing in my own name. You bastard.
Is hello too bourgeois for you?
Why am I not listed on your website?
Aren't you?
I don't know if it's worse that I'm not on there or that you didn't know I'm not on there.
Well, it must be an admin oversight. I'll get Pixie onto it straight away.
What if a casting director's trying to track down my agent?
Oh, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
No wonder I never get any decent work.
You can't blame me for that. Handling you is like representing the Grim Reaper.
Titter spreading gossip again.
It's Twitter, and it allows me to keep an eye on the trail of destruction that follows in your wake. When I tell producers you're my client, they make the sign of the cross.
I'm going to make the sign of the bloody furious if you don't put my credits on your site.
As good as done. Now, what the hell happened to Tony? I didn't have him down as a suicidal type.
Keep a list of possibilities, do you?
Don't worry, you're not on it. Far too narcissistic.
Takes one to know one. According to his wife, Tony believed he was being victimised.
He was a director. Paranoia's in the job description.
Elaine thought highly of him.
Elaine?
Elaine Spence, chair of the board.
Oh, now that is interesting.
Why?
She's becoming a bit of a player in arts admin.
I thought she was just a big fish in a small pond.
Everybody starts somewhere, and word is she's been headhunted as an advisor at D-Coms.
Is that an acronym or a prostate condition?
Department of Culture, Media and Sport. Elaine's got friends in high places.
Well, at the moment, she's fending off a buyout from a company called Stratos Developments.
Oh, that rings a bell, too.
Where from?
I don't know. If I remember, I'll give you a call.
Oh, God.
What have you done?
Oh, I was just typing in Dig Comes and this window's popped up. It won't go.
Hi, Charles.
I swear this isn't what it looks like.
In that kind of close-up, I'm not sure what it looks like.
It took a lot of explaining before Phoebe finally believed that the pop-up porn was down to inexperience and a slip of the finger, but I finally convinced her.
You really do attract trouble, don't you? I've never known a season like this for things going wrong.
You sound like my agent. And those things would have happened anyway. I just happened to be there.
Who made olive bread and left the stones in?
Yeah, I hold my hand up to that one. Have you heard from Fabio?
Why would I?
No reason, just something Francis said.
I hope you two aren't trying to matchmake. I told you...
You're off men, I know.
Right. I'm going to Wellside for a workout before the show. Do you want to come?
What's Wellside?
Swanky Health Club.
Ugh. The words health and club don't work. Gambling club, sure. Drinking club, definitely. But a club for health. Where is this place?
Out of town on Lord Kitson's estate. We've got an arrangement to use the bar and facilities for free.
Free? Nobody told me.
You're not the fitness type.
I'm the bar type.
Strictly juice and health food.
Oh.
Well, come anyway. Spar's to die for.
My luck, I'd die in it.
Oh, go on. Stick on your funny rehearsal shorts and I'll sign you in.
Oi. I bought those shorts for the Isle of Wight Festival in 1970. It's not a great time, Morris.
There's gratitude.
I'm not supposed to have my phone on in here.
In where?
I'm in a locker room.
A what?
I'm in a health club.
Okay, well done. You got me that time.
I'm serious.
What the hell are you doing in a health club?
I am allowed.
No, you're not. It flies in the face of nature.
Yeah, I'm hanging up now.
Don't you want to know why I phoned?
Why?
I'm looking for a rustic bolt hole, so I've been dipping a toe in the property market.
We really don't live in the same universe.
Same universe, different planets.
Why did you phone specifically to lower my self-esteem?
One of the properties I looked at is owned by Stratos Development.
Really?
Thought you'd be interested. The house isn't to my taste, all a bit oligarch, nouveau chic,
Can we get
heavy
to
gold.
the point?
Well, the point is, my estate agent warned me off for ethical reasons.
An ethical estate agent?
Drop the moral outrage, you old trot.
So what makes Stratus particularly unethical?
Once upon a time, a couple of East End Herberts set themselves up as landlords with a nice line in extortion and eviction. Some clearance for luxury apartments. But like all crooks, they wanted respectability, which they achieved by schmoozing the nobility and roping a few coronets onto the board of directors.
And that's Stratos Development?
They're a small part of a much bigger corporate conglomerate, one company inside another.
Like a Russian doll?
Which is ironic, because there's a lot of Russian money involved.
There must be one overall owner.
Cerulean Investments, a hedge fund that got trimmed in the recession, but it has got a handful of Debrett's finest on the board.
Any names I'd know?
Well, you're not exactly on the Tatler party circuit. But does Lord Kitson sound familiar?
Strange days.
Without alcohol and nicotine to help me think, the intense heat and steam forced me to relax. And I was just drifting off when...
Mind if I add some eucalyptus oil to the steamer?
No, be my guest. The face was obscured by fog, but the disembodied voice was familiar.
Some people find the vapour overpowering.
Yeah. Reminds me of menthol cigarettes when I was young.
That sounds like Charles Paris. Elaine Spence.
Oh, hi. You're a regular here.
It's my one still point in the day. And today I need it.
Shocking about Tony.
Tragic.
It's one thing after another. No wonder actors talk about cursed theatres.
I'm not an actor, but I am a rationalist.
Me too, but rule out the supernatural. And it looks like someone's trying to sabotage the Regent.
Who'd want to do that?
Well, there's a strong lobby to sell the place off, and from what I hear, Stratus Developments aren't exactly squeaky clean patrons of the arts.
I don't know what you've heard, but you should be careful. Their lawyers are weapons grade.
But every new cock-up plays into their hands. Must make it difficult for you to fight our corner.
You're not wrong there.
And if someone did want to sabotage the place, they'd just have to bung enough money to someone with a bit of clout, like...
You mean someone like me?
Obviously not you, but someone like you.
I am fighting tooth and nail to save the region, and for your information, I don't take backhanders.
I didn't actually say
You intimated I don't accept bribes, Charles, and I don't do corruption. Someone in my position has to be whiter than white.
Especially if they're advising decoms.
How did you know that?
We've both got friends in high places.
Meaning?
Here we are, luxuriating in steam, gratis.
Actually, we're luxuriating in return for free advertising. One local business helping another.
A business owned by the patron of the Regent.
Lord Kitson is incredibly supportive of the theatre, and before you ask, yes, he introduced me to people in decoms. That's how the political system works.
But systems are open to rule bending. Someone scratches your back, but what do they want in return?
Bill is a completely honourable man. I just keep him abreast of new initiatives, new appointments.
He's also on the board of directors of Cerulean Investments.
Who?
They own Stratus Developments. There was a hot, steamy moment as the news of Lord Kitson's conflict of interest sank in. Then...
I think I've been played.
Back in my airless dressing room, I changed into my polyester costume while my brain struggled to tease out the events that led to Tony Hegarty's death.
Mr. Paris to the stage, please. Mr. Paris to the stage.
Hi, Francis.
Can you speak?
Not really. I've just been called for my death scene.
Okay, can I have Phoebe's number?
Okay. What for?
Fabio, he really likes her.
So he's asked Mama to get a number.
He's a bit shy.
He's Italian.
Are you going to give me the number?
Paris to the stage, please. Mr. Paris to the stage now.
I've got to go and die, but I'll text it to you from the afterlife.
And I, you. The first
Where the hell have you been? Just get in the bloody closet and act dead.
Yeah.
Gerald?
Perhaps he's out.
I'll see if his coat's in the closet.
Once again I was finished till the curtain call, and as soon as my body had been removed, I sneaked round to the prompt corner.
You cut that a bit fine.
Sorry. Francis phoned, asking for your number.
My number?
Nothing important, and frankly I don't think she should get involved.
Standby Sound Q20. Involved with what?
I told her you're off men.
Oh, up to a point.
The last thing you need is some smooth-talking, blue-eyed Italian.
Give him my mobile.
What?
Actually, give him my email and Facebook page too.
I thought you were off men.
Well, maybe it's time to get back on.
Right.
Sound Q20, go. And I'm going to need something to look forward to with the new director starting tomorrow.
What new director?
Sean's told Jim Worrell to pick up where Tony left off.
You are joking. I wouldn't trust that idiot to direct traffic.
Worrell was the author of the so-called thriller we were currently staging. Stomping back to my dressing room, I bumped into Sean, who was wearing an air of ineffable self-satisfaction.
Well, how's it going, Charles?
Don't you know it's unlucky to whistle backstage?
Is it?
We wouldn't want any more bad luck, would we?
You okay?
I've just heard Jim Worrell's taking over from Tony.
Well, it's such late notice, and he knows you all, and he's a real stalwart.
Are you out of your tiny mind?
Sorry.
With all due lack of respect, Jim was a crap actor who became a crap writer, and I have no reason to assume he won't make it a hat-trick and be a crap director too.
Have you been drinking again?
Not yet.
If you want to talk about this, let's take it to your dressing room.
Yeah.
Let me remind you who saved your skin when Tony wanted to have you fired.
Yeah, and I wonder why.
What?
Why did you save me? I was pissed. I messed up, and as far as you knew, I'd mess up again. Why go out on a limb?
You promised you wouldn't do it again.
Drunks'll promise anything. And while we're at it, when did managers decide on cast and repertoire?
I suppose Tony told you I'd made him a lame duck.
He didn't need to. I've seen his private diary. The season he'd planned might have been bog standard, but it would have put bums on seats, unlike this garbage. It's almost like you wanted him to fail.
I knew you were a boozer, but I hadn't realised you were a paranoid conspiracy theorist.
I don't put it on my spotlight for you.
If you're quite finished, I've got better things to be getting
You
on.
kept me on in the hope I'd screw up again. Another nail in the theatre's coffin.
You're deranged.
But you're a crook.
And that's slander, so before I phone your agent to tell him he's got a nutter on his books, tell me why I went to all this trouble.
Your theatrical CV's full of glowing references, but all from obscure fringe companies touring the Australian outback.
Shakespeare should be seen by everyone.
Very laudable. So why come back to run a small provincial rep?
You can't make a living on the fringe. It was time to go legit, and I needed to start earning.
I bet you were on a good whack working for Cerulean Investments.
You have been doing your homework.
That's acting. There's so much downtime. Anyway, it was Tony's homework. I've just been reading it and piecing things together. But he had your number, and he was about to blow the whistle.
What was it they always used to say in the bill? You've got me banged to rights.
You don't deny it?
What's to deny?
You engineered everything to make Rugland Rep look incompetent.
Oh, I'm flattered, but in truth it didn't take much engineering. Just a nudge in the right direction.
A dreadful season of plays, terrible review. I bet you even got Mothers Against Depravity all fired up about the next show.
Oh, God bless the moral minority.
Putting people out of work's just a laugh to you.
A, you'll have to prove it. And B, there'll be plenty of work for the building trade when they demolish this place and start putting up houses.
And the so-called accidents, the blade through the flat that nearly stabbed me, Ronnie almost hanged on stage.
Accidents happen in theatre.
He could have died.
But he didn't.
Tony did.
He killed himself.
Depressed and driven to distraction by you.
If you say so.
It's all in the diaries.
Oh, I can imagine. Page-turner, is it? Diary of a provincial director, the paranoid ramblings of a man on the verge of a breakdown.
Tony was onto you. He'd figured out you worked for Cerulean Investments.
Where are the actual crimes, Charles? More importantly, where's the evidence?
You admitted. You've been out to destroy this place.
Unless you've been secretly taping this little chat, I haven't admitted anything to anyone.
You really are a smug bastard.
I take it I'm off your Christmas card list.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh! You've broken my nose.
I was more worried I'd broken my hand, but the pain was worth it to wipe the smile off his face.
Manager assaulted by drunken actor. Yeah, just the headline this theatre doesn't need. Yeah, cheers, Charles. That wasn't a punch. It was a full stop.
Oh, damn.
Thank you very much, everyone. Oh, Charles.
Yeah?
Next curtain call, hold hands like everyone else.
Well, I couldn't. I think I might have fractured mine hitting Sean.
What?
It's him, Phoebe.
You hit the manager.
He works for Stratos. Well, the company that owns Stratos.
What are you talking about?
Sean's been working behind the scenes to make the theatre look so inept the council will be happy to sell it. He's the reason everything's gone wrong since we opened, and he's the reason Tony killed himself.
Can you prove it?
That's the problem.
I can't believe you hit him.
Shortly before I met him in the props room, Tony phoned Martha to say he was on the verge of getting the last piece of evidence. But what was it?
Could have just been big talk.
No, it was something. I know it was. Tony was hyped up, but he was on to something.
And this was in the props room?
Yeah.
Well, come on then.
Oh. So I came in here, and Tony was crouched over here by the grandfather clock. How long has this been here?
Long before me.
Has it been moved recently?
I don't think so.
Used in any shows?
No, why? You hit Sean. You are so fired this time.
Come on, Tony, what were you doing? What were you... Hang on.
Found something.
I think so, but it's caught on something. There's two wires that go out a hole in the back.
The clock's moving. Charles! Are you okay?
I think so. What's this?
Mini disc player. Well, what's he doing inside a grandfather clock?
Well, one wire was charging from a main socket. The other vanished into a hole in the skirting board. What's on the other side of this wall?
Who's in there?
Oh, it's Sean.
Open this door!
Go on, you better do as he says.
Oh, I might have known. Yeah, I'm glad you're here, Phoebe. You can be a witness when I tell the police that this lunatic hit me.
While they're here, we should play them this.
Put that stupid prop down. This stupid prop is loaded. So for once you can shut up and listen. You've been one step ahead all the way, but I've been watching. This is paranoia. At first, I thought it was just me you were trying to destroy. Then I realised it was the entire theatre. You fixed the books to make it look like I was stealing. You made me out to be unstable. Turned people against me.
Not thinking straight.
You made everyone think you were just a control freak. Always in the wings or backstage. So visible you became invisible. That's how you managed to loosen the safety wire on Ronnie's rope, isn't it?
Very clever. You know, you've really missed your vocation. You'd have made a better detective than you ever were a director. Now, give me the gun.
Keep away from me. Give it to me, Tony. I said,
You murdering bastard!
Oh, my nose!
And...
For the first time at Rugland Rep, the police arrived bang on cue and carted Sean away. The Messages murder staggered on to the end of its run, but Britannia was cancelled due to public pressure. A few evenings later, I was back in London and out of work once again.
Phoebe and Fabio sent you some photos of themselves in Rome.
I've seen enough photos on the internet, thanks.
These are perfectly decent.
Hang on, I haven't got an email account.
Ah, I've set one up for you.
Why?
Because you need to be dragged into the 21st century. Let me show you, it's easy peasy.
Okay, but don't talk to me like a 5-year-old.
This is where email comes in. This is where it goes out. And the junk gets stored here.
For Charles Paris, enhance your manhood with bloody nerve.
It's not personal.
Hey, Charles, make happy your another half. This is outrageous, Francis.
It's just spam.
There's no excuse for bad grammar. And what happened to formality?
Formality's analogue.
Here's another. Give your partner what she wants.
Excellent. A new dishwasher.
Sorry, I'm broke. Speaking of which, Morris promised to put me on his website. Let's have a look. Morris Scallon Associates. The old sod promised he'd get Pixie onto it. I'm a digital non-person.
You despise the internet.
Yeah, but it's like showbiz parties. I don't want to go, but it's nice to be invited.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to have a hot bath and go to bed.
Good idea.
Alone.
Well, I could make happy my another half by giving her what she wants.
I might take you up on that.
Really? Name it.
Okay. Wait till I'm in bed.
Good start.
Then come up with a big, hot mug of Ovaltine.
Maybe it was the effect of provincial life, but the weird thing is, I found the idea strangely arousing.
In Murder in the Title, Charles Paris was played by Bill Nye, Francis by Suzanne Burden, and Morris by John Glover. Phoebe was Claire Harry, Sean Ian Batchelor, Tony Sam Dale, Elaine Christine Kavanagh, Chris Henry DeVass, and Martha Sally Orrock. Murder in the Title was written by Jeremy Front, based on the novel by Simon Brett. The director was Sally Avens.